Yabba, my icing. Yabba, my icing. My icing. Yabba. Man, my icing is yabba. My icing sure is yabbed. Dum, dum, dum. Did someone raid? Hey, GP just raid with 56 people, and I'm in the midst of trying to finagle this thing to work. Hold on. Thank you for the raid. Yo, what up? We got 56 people from the GP stream. GP, thank you for the... I'm Tyler McVicker, the Passionate Gamer. We're going to be playing Half-Life Extended. Left the Brewers game for this. It better be good. I think you're smelly. Ba. All right, so welcome to Half-Life Extended. Do I know what this is? Not really. I heard about it a while ago. We don't want that. We don't want that. We want this. Yes. All right. Yep. Oh, wow. Okay. Look at all this stuff. All right, we'll just leave it as is. Whoa. So it's all the way up to we got hostiles. We're gonna... Well, what is difficulty extended? Okay, we'll try that. Hello and welcome to the Black Mesa Hazard Course. Uh-huh. How's the volume? Hello and welcome to the Black Mesa Hazard Course. Wow, it's so Black Mesa.
Meet me at the lunch break. I'll buy you a Tesla taco.
Okay. We got subtitles. What's this saying? Can you read what that says? Oh, you absolutely can. I just can't. Oh. Uh-oh. Your Z buffer sorting isn't working.
Please, leave me alone until after the experiment.
Oh, man. Okay, let me get really close to my screen. Aperture Science, those poor bastards don't have any something. John Donovan. Oh, my God. Change FOV? That's a good point. Default FOV 40. There we go. I just got a confidential file from Aperture Science. Those poor bastards don't have any safety features over their network. Really? They must have invested on their newest project there. Yeah, no shit, really. The network security in if not the worst. Wow, glad our own network security is more powerful to prevent intrusion. Damn, Aperture Science brought us to court for alleged stealing one of their designs. They deserve that, to be honest. Aren't we going to get sued by them for sharing this online? I don't think so. They only have a tiny amount of cash to spend that on the court case. Well, even if we got that leaked file, it would still be no use to us because all of this are mostly thrown together, rushed concept that would never work. Reno just DM'd me. So, all of this is it useless? Well, not useless as a toilet paper. Ha ha ha. Not sure. Maybe some of the boys at Lambda could put this to good use. Good use of junk. Good use for a junk file. This? Nah, low chances, I say. Just something. John Donovan, Simmons White, John Pott, Lincoln Clay. Oh man, this is hard to read. Magnus Marty, Oscar Fateman, Arnold, Gabe Odell, Dwayne Hutchinson, just David. Black Mesa Communications and partnered with AOL.co. All talks here are restricted to be shared. Copyright 2000. Black Mesa online AOL version. 37 people in this chat room and it's 8:40 p.m. You're using Windows 98. I wonder, like, if those are the people who worked on this. This is the training room chapter. What the hell? This is hazard course. How is this hazard course? Damn.
Why aren't these sensors working? I wonder if they're needed for today's training run.
Oh, we got a religious guy over here.
Jordan. Welcome to the Black Mesa Training Facility. Things are in a state of commotion this morning, but the
Train doctor, $50.
Here's some spare cash to get you started on that episode 3 video, and some sick-ass music.
Paperwork to take care of before we get started.
Okay.
Oh, I see that you have already signed our legal disclaimer. I, Gordon Freeman, hereby agree to the following terms, blah, blah, blah. In any case of serious injury, dismemberment, toxic poisoning, burns, rashes, lesions, blah, blah, etc., etc., hereby agree to waive all rights as an employee of the... Okay, very good. And if there are no questions, then please step through this door to begin your training. The holographic assistant will instruct you as you make your way through the course. We'll be watching you at various points.
What the fuck? Why?
Can we do this later?
So this is, yeah, this is kind of like the PS2 hazard course thing. So it's, yep. Yeah, the PS2 hazard course is nuts.
Hello and welcome to the Black Mesa Hazard Course.
Good
where
lord.
You'll be trained in the use of the hazardous environment suit. I am your holographic assistant.
Your donut went
Let's
through. Yeah,
begin
thank you
by
so much.
Stepping into your suit.
Yeah,
You
so
can
we
see
got
it
some music
suspended
that
up
was
ahead of
donated
you.
by the train doctor.
If you see one of these buttons, press it, and I will appear to demonstrate certain moves.
If you want to donate your own music, it's $3! Exclamation point tip in the chat. Can I go through?
Moving around in your HEV suit through these bright
Yeah, the dono goal is to be able to be financially stable enough to make a really crazy episode 3 video in the same vein as the documentary I put out a few months ago, because they don't make enough money to justify themselves. So I have to, you know, plus the money itself will be used to get a Switch 2, and then that'll fund the video called Half-Life 2 Nintendo doesn't deserve their audience. So exclamation point tip or exclamation point donate in the chat. $3 will allow you to donate a song with 6 minutes or more. We are playing Half-Life Extended. Why are there 2 of you? Oh, you're the demonstration. $10 from Dan.
Tyler, very real Danny Adwire again.
Yep.
Your mission for the episode 3 video is to exclusively use Coldplay songs as chapter titles. Aurora Boreal, Gravity, Guns, A Hopeful Transmission, Prospects March, The Scientist, If She Comes Back, etc.
Damn, dude, that's not a terrible idea. There is no such thing as Aurora Boreal as a Coldplay song. Also, If She Comes Back is a song that was performed once in a sound check in September of 2002, and we have a camcorder recording of half of. So how the fuck do you know about that? That's a genius fucking... I'm gonna do that. If we hit the dono goal, the chapter titles are absolutely gonna be after Coldplay songs. Man, look at all this detail. This is Half-Life Decay. How's the audio balancing of everything? You forgot your friends. Speaking of Coldplay, I used to really be into them, but after Milo, I feel like their sound changed. Did I miss out? Yeah, you did. Listen to Ghost Stories in Everyday Life. If you like old play, Milo's Xyloto was the last thing you enjoyed. The Everyday Life album is fantastic. Damn, the detail. And then Ghost Stories is just great. Music overpowers the game. All right. What are you doing? Oh, damn. They want to do all the expansions as well? Why? That's going to take so fucking long. How long did it take them to do this? Like the chapters that we have here. Oh, did they change it to be the Black Mesa thing? Nope. ...2017 is when they started development, and they only have 5 chapters done, and then they want to do the expansions. I can't wait for my grandkids to stream it. What? Oh, okay. Why wasn't that working? Oh my god, how long is the tram ride gonna be? There's no tram ride? Oh, I love these guys.
There's only one way down. Find the target on the floor below and do your best.
To wipe your ass.
If you take any damage from the pole, we will administer medical care at the next station.
What are you doing?
You'll find exits like this one throughout the Black Knight program. To restore your health, walk up to the med kit and press the use
Look at this fucking
button.
cactus.
Your health will recover gradually until you are
This game begs the question, what if Half-Life was made in 2002?
To spin that bridge, walk up to the control room and press the use key. Rope
Oh boy,
climbing is not
ropes.
something you'll see very often, but it is an important skill to learn. Jump onto the first rope and make your way to the second one carefully.
Is that AI?
Reach the other side without falling.
Is that AI? How did you get that? Where did you get that? How did you do that? God fucking piss. Thank you for the
Rope climbing is
$50
not something
dono.
you'll see very often, but it is an important skill to learn. Jump onto the first rope and make your way to the second.
Where did it take me? What is happening?
Please start the lift by moving up to the.
Look, Gordon, ropes.
Now that you're up here, there's only one way down. Find the target on the floor below and do your best to hit it. You will find if you take any damage from the pole, we will administer medical care at the next station.
You'd say 2001? Okay.
Your health will recover gradually until you are at full health.
Let's go. I gotta do rope climbing now.
To spin that bridge, walk up to the control wheel and
Didn't Gearbox make ropes for opposing force? Yes, they did. They didn't train it, though.
To spin that bridge, walk up to the control wheel and press the use key. Rope climbing is not something you'll see very often, but Rope climbing is not something you'll see very often, but it is an important skill to learn. Jump onto the fantastic. Sometimes you'll need to rely on more than just your suit to get through a tight.
Look at all the details, guys. Oh, wait. I went backwards. Look, Gordon. Come. I mean, ropes. I mean, yeah. I gotta pull this out, don't I? Doink. Get out of my way. Hello. 3 different boxes? What am I, a pig? Get it? Alright.
If nothing else works, try breaking it. Activate your suit flashlight for the next area.
Sorry, I'm on duty, mister.
Oh, what the fuck? Where am I now? Wait a minute.
Aren't you late for something?
Wait, hold on. Secret? Secret area? Can I kill somebody with this? Yeah, okay.
Hey, catch me later. I'll buy you a beer.
I can go back in and turn the lights on. That's pretty great, actually. I love that. That's a really good. I like that. Oh, that was cool. cool.
Great.
Okay.
Remember, your flashlight drains power, so switch it off when you don't need it.
Target range. No ammunition beyond this point. You can't tell me what to do. You're not my dad. Last time I checked, your name isn't
Welcome to the
Hugo.
Black Mesa target range, where you will receive training in firing
Hold on.
a weapon,
Swap.
reloading, and firing the attached grenade launcher. Please pick up your weapon and advance to the firing
Oh, so I
station.
can only carry... Oh, okay, I get it. It's not like Call of Duty, but like... Do you want the revolver or do you want the deagle? I want the deagle. There's an option to turn that off.
Target in order to complete the course.
Okay.
If you miss the first time, don't worry. It will come around again. Try to reload during pauses rather than waiting to run out of ammunition at a critical
I'll turn that off. Yep. I'm also turning that off. What's dynamic spot?
To fire your grenade launcher, use your alternate fire button. Certain targets will break quickly when hit by grenades. Commencing sequence in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Man, I do not know the number of times I've done this. It's not the history of episode 3, it's what was episode 3. Like explaining what all the new features and things would have been.
Your suit monitors blood oxygen levels, warning you when you need to find an air supply. As you swim through this course, your oxygen levels will begin to drop.
I should rename the goal so that it's clearer. Okay. Like talking about the weaponizer and things, yeah. The capsule gun and the ice gun and all that good stuff. There you go. Exclamation point tip in the chat. You can donate music if you want. Oh, and we got another song I just noticed. This one was donated by Sakaka. Exclamation point tip in the chat.
Today is backed up by sources, solid sources. These are not assertions. What we're giving you are facts and conclusions based on solid intelligence.
Okay. Bangers. Yo. Can I eat the glizzy every day? Girl, left my Coco, Boosie and Panda hungry. I got Coco, Boosie and Panda hungry. I got Coco, Boosie and Panda hungry.
What am I listening to?
Catch your breath. You will need the blood oxygen indicator on your
We're not sitting. We're not playing it all in one sitting. That's insane. Wait, I'm not supposed to be in here. I got your boyfriend. What you upscaled that freestyle 3 years ago? What freestyle? What am I listening to? It sounds like Death Grips, kind of.
This is the charging unit.
It's not just, we're not just, oh, $4 from Dylan.
His name is House, is in the house.
Thank you. How long is the training? I don't know. It's pretty long. It's still going. No, that's a cool looking guy. Look how cool that guy is. Look how cool he is. That's a cool guy. Is massive episode 3 deep dive video the next video if the dono goal is hit? Yeah, otherwise I can't justify the amount of time it'll take to make it. Because the return on the documentary was not enough to justify the amount of time I spent on it. Whoa! Got a puddle. Got a refrigerator in the back of a truck. Got a refrigerator in the back of my truck. Keeping all my beer cold in the back of my truck. Looking at all the ladies from the back of my truck. Oh. Break the wood. Don't break the wood. Man, I haven't streamed with media share on in a while, and I definitely have forgotten about the weird shit that y'all make me listen to. I missed it. There's fog in here. Hi. Okay, so that's where I'm supposed to go. Can I drive this? Oh, it's fading out. It's fading out. Oh, shit. Intro. Go. HalfLife Extended.
Morning, Mr. Freeman. Looks like you're running late.
Thank God. All right, this next song was donated by DMND Dylan.
All right, baby. Come on. Here we go now. My name is House. Knock on my door. I'ma cure you like you ain't never been cured before. My name is House. You may not like me, but you're gonna survive. Well, my name is House. We're gonna cure everyone in the world. I got my cane. I got my crew. I'm in the house. My name is House.
I want to hear that again.
All right, baby. Come on. Here we go now. My name is House. Knock on my door. I'ma cure you like you ain't never been cured before. My name is House.
It's
you
never
may not
lupus.
Like me, but you're gonna survive. Well, my name is House. We're gonna cure everyone in the world. I got my cane. I got my crew. I'm in the house. My name is House.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for the dono. Exclamation point tip in the chat to donate your own. Holy shit. Exclamation point tip or exclamation point donate in the chat. Okay. We got our okay, we got another one. Oh! You donated Ode to Deodorant? Fuck, dude. Hell yeah. Okay, Ode to Deodorant is the first song that was ever recorded by Coldplay. It was not the first song they ever wrote. The lead singer of Coldplay, Chris Martin, was writing songs since he was 11. This is a song that if you bring up to Chris Martin, he will look like he is having a panic attack. There are interviews where people ask him about old music that he wrote, and it looks like he is having a full-blown mental crisis. Okay? This is a song called Ode to Deodorant. It was recorded in 1997 in Johnny Buckland's bedroom. This was on the demo tape. So the only reason that this is public is because somebody was able to find and buy one of their original demo tapes. This is Coldplay, but this is the very first song they ever recorded. I love you for donating that song, man. I know how to play each instrument on this song. Oh, this is the most recent rip. This is sped up. Oh. Okay, I'll tell you what. This is actually a really old rip that's sped up and is really bad quality. I have on my computer, a friend of mine actually got a hold of the tape and used much better equipment to rip it. So I will play the much better sounding version of the song. Hold on. It's the same exact recording. It's just because this is on a tape, you need to do some fixes to it. I love this song. It's so dumb. It's about deodorant because one of the members of the band smelled really bad. And Chris was begging them to wear deodorant. The drummer has only been, at this point, the drummer has only been drumming for maybe 3 months. I love this song. I'm sorry, you completely stopped the stream because it's like, how is this bad? I know! Fucking tell that to Chris. Same 4 people in the band since that, yeah, they've been the same, yeah. They found each other in college in '97. I am a walking encyclopedia of this band. In the same way that I know everything about Valve, I know everything about Coldplay.
Knows
Name 3 Coldplay songs. Jackie Chan. It's medicine for the soul. It's medicine for love. Keeps me and it makes me love. It makes me feel alright.
Thanks for recommending me some new Coldplay. Even though they are not similar, there's a band I've gotten into within the past year.
Ever let you down? No way. Would I ever let you down? No way. Would I ever let you down? No way. Would I ever let you down? I love that so much. Thank you so much for fucking donating for that, man. I cannot believe somebody paid me to listen to Ode to Deodorant. Holy shit. And you donated the YouTube upload from like 15 years ago. Yeah. No, there's a much higher quality version of the recording, and that's what you just heard. You kind of have to be in the right circles to get it, but whatever. Oh, I love them so much. Okay. Yeah, so who donated that? RGDIM. Thank you so much. Ode to Deodorant. Shout outs to Coldplay. The flip side of that tape is Brothers and Sisters, which was then re-recorded 2 more times. But that was the only existence of that. And there was an interview in Germany where they asked him about it, and it looked like he was having a full-blown panic attack. Why are you saying this is better than anything Nickelback put out? Okay. This one demo track that Coldplay recorded in their guitarist's bedroom when they were still in college? It's better than anything. I'm through with standing in lines. The club I'll never get in. It's like the bottom of the ninth, and I'm never gonna win. I like Nickelback. They're all right.
Got the wrong airlock.
Generational hater. Nickelback is fine. You want to hear a story about Nickelback? My grandfather died. Story about Nickelback. My grandfather died in June of 2007, 1 year later. Exactly 1 year after his death. Yo, thank you. We'll get to the songs in a second. Exactly 1 year after his death, my parents had their minivan stolen. The car, their main vehicle, their minivan stole. It was stolen out of the parking lot of the mechanics place that we had, that we took it to, right? I was 11. And they eventually found the guy. Shout outs to, I probably shouldn't say his name, but they found the guy who stole it. And we got the van back. And when we got the van back, it was full of Monster energy drink and Red Bull and beer. And there was a Nickelback CD left in the CD player, and our Game Boy was stolen. And we spent that whole summer listening to that Nickelback CD that the guy who stole our van left in it. The whole summer. And so that whole summer, I was just like, I thought they were great. I was 11, but for some reason, Rockstar is the only song coming to mind. But yeah. But so, your worldview is very small when you're a kid. So whatever you're introduced to, you're kind of hooked on for a bit. And so I used to have to I still mow the grass to this day, but I had to mow the grass for my parents all the time when I was 11. And I didn't have an iPod or an MP3 player. I had a DSi. So in 2009, I had a DSi closed in my pocket on the Sound app, listening to pirated Nickelback songs that I got off LimeWire. and put on a 2 GB SD card on my DSi. Coldplay isn't my thing, but I genuinely admire your enthusiasm and appreciation of them. Thank you. What? Yeah, Rockstar was my favorite song when I was 11. It's crazy. RGDIM. I introduced you to Coldplay 4 years ago, and you love them a ton. What color was the DSi? It was black. I still have it. I bought this the day the DSi came out because I had they announced it and it was I knew when it was coming out. I saved up my money mowing grass for like months, and I was able to buy this. Yeah, I don't have the stylus for it. Does this turn on? Oh, look at that. It still works. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Oh, God. This still has all the pictures on it, doesn't it? I wonder if you can see this. I'm 12 there, by the way. I've looked 30 since I was 10. This is going to have all the photos on it, isn't it? Oh, my God. Holy shit. It still has everything on it. What in the fuck? Yeah. The day I got the DSi, right there, 5/9/2009. Why is this still here? What the fuck? Look at that. Holy shit. Oh my god. Does it still have Nickelback? I doubt it, but it probably still has, like, sound recordings. Is there just, like, a normal-ass photo of me? Oh my god. This is fucking wild. This is me in the basement that I started Valve News Network in more than 2 years later. Show the flip notes. This is everything still here. Oh my god, I brought it to school, and these are kids that I went to school with. This would have been middle school. But yeah, this is me in middle school. This is me at 12 years old. Do I look fucking 12 years old to you there? What the fuck? Back it up? Yeah, obviously. Oh my god. I took a picture of my desktop for some reason. That is Windows XP and iTunes. Oh my god, I remember these people. Holy shit. Okay, this isn't what we're here to do, but this is insane. This has been sitting in a drawer. Oh my god. Yeah, I got the Beatles haircut. Oh. Oh, I do have Flipnote Studio here. Oh no. Oh my god, I have 5 pages of Flipnotes here. Oh boy.
tonic? Mind if I have a point?
Oh my, this is not at all what I thought the stream was gonna be, but this is fucking insane. Yeah, and it's full of sounds too. I don't know what that is.
Hello. I like this. This is a test. Test, test, test.
That was recorded the day I got the damn thing. Okay, so this is me on May 9th, 2009.
Hello. I like this. This is a test. Test, test, test.
That's me at 12.
Hi. I'm at my grandmother's house. The day before Mama's due. Da 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 da.
Tyler, what the fuck, dude?
This is it. Best Light Champion. Oh yeah. Da 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 da.
That's my little brother.
Hey, this is Jonathan.
Jonathan, what the fuck? My little brother.
Hello. I'm Tyler. What's your name? It's been
The Beatles, okay.
So, here, I'm at home, sick. Not fun. Not fun. Okay.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Even your voice sounds very similar to present day. I was 12. I'm 28. That doesn't feel that long ago. I'm having a bit of an existential crisis right now. Okay, what are we doing? We're playing Half-Life? Whoa, oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay. 28? I know I look 35. I know. I'm 28, yeah. Okay, this next song was donated by Cola Canine. It's Ginger Root, who's good. I listen to Ginger Root sometimes.
You can't be serious.
Okay, so this is Half-Life Extended. Go Madden!
Go Madden.
Damn. So, like, they've just, like... Oh, my God. The attention to detail. Is he washing? Oh my god. That's sick. I gotta listen to Ginger Root more often. Is there a casserole to ruin? Yes. Yep. Oh my god! Is this brush based? No, that's a model. That has to be a model. But how did you do that? And you put a TV on the top of the fridge? You made new ones of these? Hygiene, washing your hands. Oh my god. Recruitment. If and when I ever start making more money, I'm gonna be going on a bit of a record shopping spree because there are so many albums and artists that I don't own physically. And Ginger Root's one of them. This fucking thing. Look at that guy. That guy wears glasses. So are all of these made from scratch, or did they start from a base? I've never actually listened to Redbox before. The attention to detail is fucking insane. Oh my god. Let me put a graphics card on the ground here. HalfLife released in 2002, yeah. I think the entire office complex... Oh, man. Okay, this next song was donated by DMND Dylan. HalfLife 2 sound effect in there. Damn guy was blues. Whoa! Holy shit, the animation on this guy, what the hell? That's what I expect out of a Half-Life animation. It's just fisting a keyboard. Listen to albums in order, starting with What Could Go Wrong and then Another Light. What band is that? Are we talking about Redbox? Imagine if Coldplay had their own streaming service called Coldplayer. See, Coldplay is the kind of bands that has like a Prince-level amount of unreleased material in an archive, and they could absolutely do like a Weezerfy thing. Where the hell did I end up? Oh, I needed to be here. Redbox has no bad songs. Okay. Yeah, I've not really listened to him before. What am I looking at? I've still not listened to Vampire Weekend, no. Back in high school, I was told that I would like them, and I've still not listened to them. Man, they're like walking around doing work and talking to each other. That's so fucking cool. God, this is insanity. Holy shit. Thank you for the follow. If you're new to the channel, please follow. Sergeant Banana with the sub. Thank you so much. Is this the rotors? No, that's stage 2. Oh, this is stage 1. So I have to enable each of the stages? Is this mod new? New-ish. It's this year it came out, yeah. It's called HalfLife Extended. Man, that's so cool that I have to do that. That's so fucking smart. I gotta go down there now. Okay. $3 from Cola Cocaine.
Well, I can't check out tonight without having you listen to some Vampire Weekend.
Okay. Thank you. That's so cool. What do I have to do? I'm listening to music. This mod was released in March, I think. And it's just the first, it's up until we've got, Forget About Freeman, I think. No, we've got Hostiles. Yeah. What am I supposed to do? Because I should probably put on the subtitles. Plug it in. Oh, did the plug become unconnected? What the fuck? What? This song was donated by Simo.
It's well within its sustaining C. I've just been informed that the sample is ready, Gordon. It should be coming up to you any moment. Look to the...
They donated the HalfLife soundtrack.
Standard insertion for a non-ordinary. The equipment and someone shutting down. Attempting shutdown. It's not. It's not. It's not.
Bad things. Has this been extended? Can I go over here? Nope. Well, this has been changed. I'm in a room now. I'm going over here. Fuck you. Unforeseen consequences. Yeah. 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 HalfLife. We're playing Half-Life. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. All right. Oh my God. Oh my God. Uh-oh. 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 We got bouncing balls. I don't want to deal with that. Oh, wait, I can go down there. No, that'll probably kill me. Right? What the fuck? Man, they be using that 11.ai a lot. Come on. Okay, you gotta be over here. If this had released in '98, would any game have been able to compete? Nothing would have been able to run this game. Oh my. Like, part of the reason why Half-Life is the way it is because they had to make sure it ran on the computers of the day. Oh. Like, the majority of the tech in order to build a level like this back in '98 is technically there, but like, you know, no computer would be able to run it, and compiling out that map would take ages. Yeah. That man's half a man now. All right, this next song is donated by Cola Canine. That man we still gotta have that man be cut in half. It's not Half-Life if that man don't get cut in half. Ah! No, not bad guy. Oh, we got the heavy attack on mouse 2. Oh wow, that was slick. Ooh, we got beta battery over here. So I'm guessing they're doing a thing where it's like your pickups aren't standardized all the time. Sometimes you'll find health in different ways. Because I saw the frickin' Deathmatch Classic health kit earlier. Ah, let me up. Okay. I don't know, man. Why are they wearing Scientine? Oh, wow. So you don't have a gun, so you're fist fighting the damn thing? That was cool. Let's turn you into pieces now. Alright, we're not. You associate this song with bad memories? Okay. That sucks. Because I've never heard this song before. That's probably not true. It sounds slightly familiar, I guess. Ow. Hello. Oh, we got Windows XP running in here. This is 2003, I guess, yeah. Whoa! Uh-oh. 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 Give me that. Yeah, see, the normal battery's here too, so they're like varying up the pickups. That's interesting. Look at that tiny netbook. Look at that dead man. Oh man, okay. Ow. My foot just went Chernobyl. Alright, that's all the donos songs for now. Exclamation point donate in the chat. Donate $3, 6 minutes in length of a song. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you want to see another real big documentary type video, then we gotta hit our dono goal today. We'll try again next stream if not. This heavy attack doesn't seem to do much. Okay, we're in a security station now. Is there going to be any... We got ammo, but we're not going to find any, like, weapons, are we? Gotta keep it balanced. Man, they go fucking nuts with the detail in this. This is wild. Somebody have a picture of the White House? What is that? Why do you have a picture of the White House in your locker? Alright, so I picked up some ammo, but... Why are people... Oh, hello, $3, Vico-san, thank you. Why are people telling me that you told everyone to start the Hype TF? To start the Hype TF? What do you mean to start the Hype TF? Oh, at TF as in the fuck? Why are people telling me that to start hyping? I didn't tell anybody to start hyping. I just said that I'm going to start the hype process on my channel with the Half-Life Marathon starting now. I was hinting that I knew something and people are going to extrapolate. Well, that's their own damn fault. Valve's busy working away, and I've got a lot to get through for the Half-Life Marathon, so here we are. If you can't handle yourself, go away. IT. Apostrophe. It's gonna be on Reddit then, lol. At this point, I don't give a shit anymore. Because it's like... I'm saying now, like... Hey, Reddit. This is an important bit of context. We're still a while away. We're still a while away. But I have had in my mind a timeline of things that I'd like to do on live streams that if I want to fit them within a timetable that seems to happen, I have to start it now. That doesn't mean that it's going to be out tomorrow, next week, next month, or next year. I don't know when it's going to be out. I'm just doing my part of the job. If you're going to try and put words in my mouth that aren't there, that's on you. Okay? I'm starting the hype cycle for this game right now for me because I have been planning out the Half-Life Marathon for like a year, And there's a lot I got to get through and a lot of different things I want to do with it. Okay? Yes, I probably know things that you don't know, but that's just because of my position. That doesn't mean I'm allowed to talk about some of those things. That'll probably get some people fired. That's part of the job. Okay? If you can't handle that, I don't want you watching my streams or my videos. Let's be mature about this, okay? Otherwise, grow up and leave. Thank you. Okay. Hey man, any leaks? Yeah, that's another thing. No one knows outside of Valve Software and possibly some friends of Valve Software when the game's going to be out. Okay? I know things that I'm working on getting different ways of presenting, and then those will be in a video. If I have a really cool thing to talk about when it comes to this project in particular, HLX, I'm not going to spill the beans on a stream. Okay? This is my job. If I spill the beans on the stream, I make $0. And then people will clip the stream, share that clip, people will write articles, and they'll make money off of it. This is my job, okay? If I have something juicy to say, I'm going to save it for a YouTube video, because in that circumstance, I can monetize that work. This is my job. Genuinely, how does it feel to have gaming news outlets constantly referencing your work? At first, it was really cool. At first, I thought it meant, like, when it first started happening years and years ago, I thought it meant I was, like, making something of myself, and I was becoming, I was making it. As I've gotten older, and I've done this job for a lot longer, and, I've been through the news cycle of numerous projects, Valve and not Valve. I've learned that being spotlit by the mainstream news, whether that be your IGNs or your PC Gamers or your GameSpots or your Twitter accounts or your news conglomerate videos that just kind of like, you know, put together all the news of the day. It does like less than 1% in terms of total channel growth. So I would be cool if they would just stop. Like, it is far, far more beneficial to those taking the story and writing their own versions of it for their websites to them than it is to me. The total number of new viewers or new eyes or new subscribers or money being made from people kind of playing a game of telephone and trying to like regurgitate videos or things that I say in a way that makes sense to them and usually getting things wrong and then referring to me as like infamous Valve leaker instead of just Tyler McVicker, the guy from YouTube. You know, and sometimes they don't even link the video, or if they do, it's embedded at the bottom of the page. It does fucking nothing for my growth. So I don't even want it to happen anymore, especially the further into the development cycle of HLX that we get. Myself and like very few others, Gabe Follower's like the only other one that really takes it seriously, of like trying to make sure that if you're going to talk about something related to Half-Life, you put in the work to contextualize everything, right? So like you can talk about, oh yeah, string leak. I found this string leak that refers to a physics system that can be used in Source 2. It's upgraded from Rubicon, and it's possibly going to be basic thermodynamic behavior. Like, you can just spit out all the jargon words and then expect people to understand it, or you can explain every time how you find those leaks, why they're important, where they come from, how they are representative of game development, and how those specific leaks refer back into game development systems and different things that can affect the actual end user software. But I'm just Valve Insider. You know. Gabe Follower and I will sometimes disagree on what's newsworthy and what isn't, but something that we both agree on entirely is that this is a real thing that Valve is working on, and when you talk about it publicly, you have to make sure that you're teaching the viewer you have to act as if your viewer knows fucking nothing about the source material, right? You are starting from zero. And the whole point of a video is to build up that knowledge. Yes, the majority of the people watching the video from like the subscription feed know the basics, and so they'll say, I'm just padding for time. But it's really, really important to contextualize what you're talking about. Otherwise, why the fuck would people listen to you, right? You need to explain why these things leak, how these things leak, where you're finding them, the process of finding them, and the process of differentiating between projects and reading between the lines of the leaks themselves to build a bigger story. The reason why this is important is because most people don't have the time to be me about things. And so being able to have like a one-stop shop where you can watch the video and you've got a basic understanding of what this is being said, why this is important. When a website writes a 3-paragraph article summarizing the findings, they don't cover any of that. They just go, hey, feral man hack. I guess Half-Life 3 is real. Valve infamous leaker Tyler McVicker. And sometimes they don't even fucking link the video. It's just like it's more damaging than helpful. And so, you know, when I sit here and see the problem with that then is a lot of people in this community have gotten a lot of their information not from watching the videos, but from reading these articles. And then they assume everything is just as important as everything else. Every word that is being said is something important to pay attention to. And there is no nuance or fine detail or differing levels of importance in different types of content. And so you end up with the HL3-HLX channel on my Discord server, which, love you guys. You guys are terrible. Like, you guys behave like elementary school children. And so it's just like, and then there'll be like a gap of time where nothing really happens publicly. And then they all turn into that one Wojak with the glasses and the pointer and the stick. Nothing ever happens. And then it's just this weird cycle. And it makes me feel like all of you are just children. It makes me feel like all of you have the maturity level of a 12-year-old and you don't know how to handle yourself. You should see the Star Citizen communities. As a person who has been raked over the fucking coals for doing this job for well over a decade and just kind of like shaped into a responsible and mature adult through trial and error and a lot of angry people yelling at me, seeing people then turn around and do the things that I was yelled at for doing for years is incredibly frustrating. You know, making massive mountains out of molehills was something that I used to get into huge trouble for. And it's like, I've been through the ringer numerous times. Like, Gabe Follower's great. I have been around a lot longer than Gabe Follower. And so, I don't think Gabe Follower has been through nearly as many, I'm going to call them opinion altering campaigns as I have. And so I'm over here like trying to be incredibly responsible because this is the most important story of my life so far. Valve is going to finish Half-Life 3. That's massive. And if you watch the documentary, I kind of explain in no unsimple terms how important it is to me, right? Like, if you watched the documentary that I made, The History of Half-Life 2 or The Rise, Fall, and Rebirth of Half-Life 3 or whatever, you understand where I'm coming from, right? Oh, you in the CIS community, right? I'm more internationally seen. So I really want to make sure that when it comes to this topic, I'm as responsible as possible, which, you know, isn't always true. Sometimes I make mistakes, but sometimes people see things that aren't really there and then they lash out, and that makes my life very difficult. Like, yeah. So what can you do, you know? So if there is a journalist that heard the thing I said at the top of the stream where I said, like, yeah, I've heard some stuff, I can't talk about it because it'll identify the source and get them into trouble. But we're going to start the start the Half-Life marathon now, so get hyped. If you hear me say something very benign like that and think, oh my God, it's coming out next week. He knows. He heard from Gabe Newell himself. Gabe Newell tickled him and he gave him a copy. It's just like, that's your own fucking fault, okay? Don't drag me through your weird projections because you are lacking patience. I'm doing the best job I can, and all I ask of the audience is to keep a level head and just be normal about things. Yes?
Can you be done at like midnight?
Why? Something wrong? What? This is a dumb reason to stop a good stream, but okay. What time is it? You want me to stop in 10 minutes?
If you're having that much fun, keep going.
Okay. Tyler is so full of himself, says Elaine Bennis. Okay, so for a person, it seems like Elaine from Seinfeld thinks I'm full of myself. Okay. Well, you don't have to be here, man. You can leave, Elaine. Go eat a big salad. Get George to pay for it. All right. What? Do you think the Valve team is watching all your videos? I think there are probably some people at Valve that do, but no, probably not. Everything okay? Yeah, things are okay. It's just the older I get, the less patient I am with people online. You know? Does that make sense? If there's one thing I've learned about Tyler, it's that he has a massive ego. Yeah, thanks, Coolman. Yeah, I've worked through that shit, man. Like, obviously, you got to work with the ego thing, and that, you know, there was a period of time after Half-Life Alyx where I was kind of egotistical about things, but like, I feel like I've had my moment. I had my diva moment, you know. I had my Icarus moment, and now I feel more like an adult than before. Because Half-Life Alyx happened when I was 23, and now I'm 28. And you know, my skull has fully formed, or my brain is fully formed, or my frontal lobe is fully formed, or whatever. Wasn't there a joke poster about you at Valve? Yeah, years ago. You had a right to be egotistical, though. Yeah, well, I will say that getting shit for a story, and the same thing is happening again, and I can't believe it's happening again, but people just thought I was making shit up for views, right? Like, I guess some of the shit is like full, like Boy Who Cried Wolf bullshit, but I was never really wrong in hindsight. And so being able to tell people, like, okay, shut the fuck up. Like, there it is. I've been talking about this for 3 years, and you were fucking ridiculing me the whole time. There it is. And now I'm sitting here like, no, HLX is a thing. It's meant to be the thing. And people are like, no, it's fucking, I'll know it when I see it. Don't do that. Don't give me hope. I'm tired, boss. When it comes out, there it is. Are people going to change? No. So I'm not going to have the same kind of egotistical meltdown as I did before, because it's like, I know through experience that it doesn't matter if I'm right. People are always going to be the same. So I just have to do my own job. What I need of the people who like me so much that they watch a live stream of me is to not spread fake shit about me. Don't spread misinformation about the words that I say. Don't go running to other people and being like, it's happening. Here we go. It is not fucking the fire drill in Office Michael Scott's gif yet. It is, I have a plan and a basic idea, and so I am enacting that plan, but I am not giving anyone a timeline, and it's not anytime soon. So just keep your panties on and let's have some fun streams. Jesus Christ, if this shit ends up on fucking if somebody writes an article about this one. What? Boo Bear? Okay, what do you want me to do? Calm down. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I in the past I wouldn't have called out news outlets. I call them out now. I've been planning the Half-Life marathon for like a year. This one is going to be much longer than the previous one because it's going to be way more than just we play the Half-Life games in order, because we already did that. Right? So how can we have fun if I keep my panties on? That's a good point. Anyways, what will we do this time? You'll see. I'm not going to spoil a bunch of stuff, but the time travel show is going to be a part of it. There's going to be a lot of interactive elements in it. You know. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I think the only thing I'm getting frustrated that people misinterpret my words constantly, even though I try really, really hard to be as direct and contextual as possible. And also, people aren't watching the content. And I know that because I get the same 8 questions over and over again. I love doing Letting Off Steam. I love doing these podcasts. I love talking about stuff. But like, I get the same 8 questions over and over again. Will it be out before GTA 6? When will it be out? Will it be at the next thing? So it's like it was the Game Awards, and then it was Summer Games Fest, and now it's Gamescom. Will the game have X feature, or like X story beat, or X character, which is not like, people don't seem to understand that if it's not in a video, then we don't know, right? If it's not on the Miro board, then we definitely don't know. Have you seen this? Have you seen it? What does it look like? No, I haven't seen it. How sure? And then the last 3 are, how sure are you? Are you sure? How sure are you? Or like, do you have hope? Or one of those kinds of things. Any new leaks? Or or what about Team Fortress? How does this affect Team Fortress? But what about Team Fortress? And it's like, you know, I should definitely have an FAQ. I agree with that. But then it's like, the kinds of people that would read an FAQ are also the kinds of people who have already seen the videos and are not the kinds of people that are asking these questions. So it doesn't mean anything. It won't change anything. I like doing Letting Off Steam a lot because I get really interesting questions every once in a while. But the majority of the questions that I do get in Letting Off Steam are one of a derivative of one of those 8. Right? And so, like, for a while, I was thinking, like, well, we got to make sure that we have all the information in one place and it's in one playlist. And if people just watch the playlist, then they'll be caught up. And it's true, but nobody does it. People are just like, oh, Tyler's going to talk about something. Hey, yeah, so what's it look like? Hey, so is Alex Vance's is Alex Vance going to be wearing new shoes? What do you think she's like the costume design of Alex Vance? You've seen it. So what kind of shoes does she wear? Do you think there's going to be like realistic precipitation that like gathers on the ground so like the snow can go higher? And then if so, do the footsteps look like Red Dead Redemption 2? Do you think Merle Dandridge is going to voice Alex this time? I don't know. Which is, I used to like give a decent answer, right? I used to try my best and just be like, okay, I don't actually know, but here's all of the like tangential information that might help. Now I'm totally comfortable going, I don't know. I don't know. Even if it's a super chatted question, somebody paid me money to answer that question. I don't know. But yeah, people like the new thing now is, are you sure? When is it out? What's the release date? And really, really, really specific questions about it. That like, unless I have been playing the game this entire time, which I have not, I wouldn't be able to answer those questions. So, you know, I don't know. And there's also the thing of, I'm not going to talk about story stuff. You know, others may have differing opinions on that. I'm not going to talk about story stuff at all. I have no interest in it. I'm not going to do it. So when people ask me like, do you think this, or this is going to happen? Is this going to happen in the story? Is Adrian Shepard going to be back? Or, you know, the Cremator Factory is going to be a part of it? What do you think it'll have anything to do with Epistle 3? I don't know. And I don't want to know, you know, because I got spoiled last time. And although I had a phenomenal experience playing Half-Life Alyx for the first time, it could have been better if I wasn't so fucking nosy. So I'm very particular about the kinds of information that I go after nowadays. If that makes sense. So, yeah, I don't even know how long I've been streaming at this point. But I think I'm going to stop for now because I'm getting all worked up about bullshit. I went live at 9. Okay, so nearly 3 hours. So... No. I had to stop and restart the stream in the middle of it. So the time that it's saying isn't true. You shouldn't let it stress you out so much. I agree, but when it's your professional reputation and it's something that I've worked really hard to cultivate over the course of half of my life, it gets under my skin easy. And that's bad, but it's growth, I think, because it's a very different kind of stress than before. It's not like, oh, I got to prove that I'm right. I got to make sure that they know that I'm right. I don't care anymore. I know that I'm right. The only thing that I don't want is people like
Tyler,
misrepresenting
Danny
the
Adwaya
words that
here.
I'm saying and then making
For the
it
sake
seem
of
like
game
I'm
history
dumber than I am.
preservation, you must digitize the contents of your DSI and upload them online. Don't be a bloody Jeff Keighley. Anyway,
Thank you, Danny.
I'm off to the airport to fly to Bellevue for reasons.
Thanks,
Cheers.
Danny. Thank you. Yeah. So, Marlaman, thanks for being here, man. It's cool seeing you here after all these years. Thank you for the follow. I quit when stuff like this stressed me out, so props to you. I mean, you're the World of Warcraft guy, but yeah, I know. The Half-Life Marathon, in that it's going to be a series of streams where we play through the Half-Life games plus a bunch of other stuff. Sorry we brought up a rougher topic. Not really rough. It's more just, you know, it's the last point of stress out of the job is people writing stuff about my work and not putting context in it, being very like flippant with it and just kind of like misinforming people and pushing people towards a less than representative understanding of the situation. You know. But yeah, so we'll continue this tomorrow. We'll have a more calm stream, I hope, tomorrow. $5 from Gibberish Dump. Will our good old pal Superfly Johnson be in HLX? I don't think Superfly Johnson from the hit video game Daikatana will make it into the next Half-Life. Break from Half-Life after this is all said and done? I don't know. Because after this, we got to follow up on the TF project, so. I was concerned for a while that when this was over, then I had nothing to do, nothing to follow up on in the Valve space, but then bestowed upon me the gift of TF. But yeah, I want to make these really big documentary style videos, but they're not worth making in terms of the financial output from them. I loved making the documentary, but they made less money than just a normal live stream would make, like letting off steam or something. So I have to preemptively make the money that I would want to make on the video in order to justify making the video, if that makes sense. And I have 3 docs that I want to make, and this is for the first of the 3. So exclamation point tip in the chat, exclamation point donate in the chat. I am wrapping up now, though, so if you want to donate a song or anything, just wait until tomorrow. And I know that, don't feel pressure to donate or anything, but I won't be able to make another one of those really, really long videos unless, I have the money beforehand. So, is long form content not as big as it was a few years ago? No. The whole meta of YouTube is dead because YouTube does not pay out what it used to. The meta of YouTube is sponsors. It is gaining income from outside of the YouTube space. YouTube does not pay out what it used to. So, like I can take sponsors, that's fine. And I did for the documentary, but, like in terms of AdSense revenue, it made less than a normal video for some reason. And then in terms of sponsor revenue, it's the same exact amount of money that I would have made if I just threw it in a normal HLX Files video, which takes me 2 days. Whereas the documentary took me 2.5, like 16 to 18 days of crunching. So are the HLX file videos worth it anymore? It depends. I understand where you're coming from, but it really depends on what has been learned. The series will definitely take a shift into more real world things as time progresses because there's less to really speculate on when it comes to a mechanical standpoint, and I'm not going to be speculating on story. And so we'll instead be talking about like the lead up to the announcement and then the road to launch and things like that. So it will evolve with this situation, if that makes sense. But I would love to make, but the only difference to that is I would love to make 3 more docs in the vein of the Half-Life 3 history video that I made. But I need the budget for it beforehand. And so that's why the Half-Life Marathon is going to be also fundraising for more Half-Life documentary content, long-form Half-Life documentary content. I feel like that's what I'm going to have to do, Because unless I could somehow take like 3 sponsorships throughout the thing, which sponsors don't allow you to take multiple sponsors most of the time. Yeah, I gotta earn the money somewhere else. So that's what we're doing. And yeah, we're gonna stream tomorrow. Day is it tomorrow? Wednesday? I would love to see one on Cyberpunk and Doom. Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, I know. Yeah, it's cool because I'm not well connected with Cyberpunk, but I am friends with like a few people at CDPR, and I do have a standing invitation with Pavel to do something, and I just have never figured out what to do. But I'm very close with id Software. And so, like, yeah, there's stuff that I want to do with them. Again, like, YouTube doesn't pay out what it used to, so you got to find revenue in other places. So, what happened to the retro streams? Half-Life Marathon. You'll see. We're so close. I've hold your horses. You'll like it. I'm very excited for those. Your dog videos often go deep on how stuff. He said we're close. Not to Half-Life, to the retro streams. Jesus Christ. Would it make sense to span the docs across multiple episodes? They're not multiple episodes of the same doc. They're entirely separate topics. All right. Yeah. I think I'm going to replay Extended because I got real distracted multiple times through it. So, but it was some of the most unique content I've ever seen. Oh, you ain't fucking ready, man. If you liked the prototype that you watched before, just you fucking wait, man. That's a prototype. What's going to be happening soon is the real deal. I'm very excited for it. I'd say July for that. Maybe. We'll see. Could be earlier. But the first, I don't want to ruin it. You'll see. Alrighty. Well, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. I will talk to y'all later. Wait, is it true that I can stream in a higher bitrate than I used to, or is that bullshit? I remember reading somewhere that Twitch is increasing its bitrate. Okay. Bye.